Every day, millions of Americans must make the choice between paying rent
We're behind on rent.
We gotta pay the mortgage.
or buying groceries.
I live paycheck to paycheck, and sometimes that doesn't even cut it.
So we got spaghetti with no meat. Are you serious?
Opportunity Knocks is back with our 3 esteemed coaches and 6 new underestimated families to create a personalized journey
Are you going to do what I ask you to do?
that everyone watching can benefit from.
I'm just hopeful that I won't always be struggling.
Through these families' experiences,
This is an emergency.
you will see that a better life is possible with the tools that they are provided.
And we're gonna turn your life around like you have no idea.
Are the obstacles that these families are facing too much?
Your mom is sick too?
A loan that I attained online, interest rates like 600 something.
What I'm seeing is almost 700%.
You're looking at bankruptcy.
Or will their coaches help them open the door when opportunity knocks?
Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine down on me? Sweet sun, why don't you come and shine just for me?
Hello. How are you? Good. How are you? Good to see you. Hi, friend.
Come on in.
Hi, how are you?
Who are you?
I know it's.
Who are you?
Oh, come on, come on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's all there.
Why don't you sit down so we can catch up?
Oh my gosh.
When Patrice sees my smile, she is blown away, and it really makes me feel like all the work and all the pain that I did have to go through was well worth it, and I'm happy. I'm ecstatic.
I'm like in awe. How do you feel with that beautiful smile?
I feel good. I feel a lot more confident, a lot happier.
Has he been smiling all day,
Yes.
every day? Well, I see we're still in the house. So last time I came, there was the potential that you could lose the house.
Yeah, so we actually went to the Opportunity Finder and found Pelican State Credit Union, and they were able to offer us a loan to help pay for the payments for the next few months. And then they were also able to consolidate most of our credit cards, so that way it puts it all into one and saves us probably a good $300 a month. And for the first time, we've actually been able to pay all of our bills on time and not have a single one late or overdraw our account, which is a big thing.
Yeah, we were overdrawing it all the time, and we haven't done it since.
Oh my goodness. How do you feel?
I can't stop smiling. So, I mean, it was terrifying not knowing if we were gonna be able to keep our house. Learning we were within days from losing it, it was shocking. And that Pelican was able to step in, say, hey, we got you. We're gonna work together to get you where you need to be.
What else has shifted since the last time
Why
I saw
don't you start with this one?
I went on the Opportunity Finder like you told me and was able to find a career counselor, and she talked to me and inspired me to get a job and helped me with my resume, and I was able to get a job at the same school the kids go to as a SDA para. And I've finished 8 classes, so I'm hoping to finish my degree in the next couple of months and get a teaching position next year.
How are we doing with your job search?
I left retail, and once I left retail, I was relieved, and I started working as a delivery driver for Amazon.
Oh my gosh. You know this makes me so happy.
Having Patrice notice our confidence and my job and how well I'm doing is amazing. It makes me feel great.
You're doing a good job. I'm so proud of you guys.
Yeah.
So we have a new virtual tool called the Opportunity Coach. And essentially, it just allows you to have accountability. I really want you to get in the habit of checking in on a daily basis, just so you have a place to record what you're doing with your finances, your savings, your debt elimination, all the things. So check out the Opportunity Coach. So you guys have your marching orders. You know what to do next. Just keep going with the same energy and the same enthusiasm, passion, and discipline that you've been using. And I can't wait to see you next time. I'm so excited. Give me a hug, you guys.
Oh.
Keep in touch.
Yes, ma'am.
Keep me posted, and I will see you soon.
Sounds good.
Look what's over there.
zebras? Look at the zebras. Oh, they're eating and they're drinking water. Isn't that so cool? Look at the stripes on them. What else is here, guys?
The El Paso Zoo is great. I used to go there on field trips as a kid, and to this day, it's something that me and my kids enjoy doing. They love just to go look at the animals.
Look at, he's looking at you.
But we hadn't gone yet this year. Look at him.
Oh my gosh, he's
eating. Look at the baby giraffes.
The one that's tinier than the big one is the mom.
Wow. The kids and I are seeing giraffes and zebras, and we're just so excited to see all these animals and count how many they are and talk about what they're eating. It's always such a good time for us to be there.
Kids are having a good time.
Yes, they are. You know, with the consolidation loan for my credit cards, I am saving about $140 a month.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the money that allows me to bring the kids out and take them places, have more outings.
I've been seeing you do a lot more stuff with the kids, which is great.
My coach, Lewis, is coming back.
Lewis, okay.
And so I'm super excited to go ahead and tell him everything that I've done so far, all the work that I've put in.
I know you've been trying really hard, and you've actually been doing really, really well, Nicole.
We're proud of you.
What I'm really excited to tell him too about is that I have health insurance now, which is
that's
huge.
awesome. Oh yeah.
I'm excited to see Lewis again and have him come back and just share everything that I've learned and everything that I've done so far.
You just seem like you're more at peace.
Compared to when I first met him, it was a lot more rocky back then. I didn't have insurance. My credit cards were just really bad. And then with school, I kind of just gave up on that dream because I figured it wasn't gonna happen for me. But now it's more exciting, and I'm excited to share it with him.
When are you gonna see him?
He's coming next week, so that's when I get to tell him all the good news and everything that I've worked hard for.
Oh, nice.
Let us know how it goes.
If you guys want any advice or tools or looking for something specific, you guys can also go utilize the Opportunity Finder. It's for anyone who's looking for that kind of help. Anyone can use it, and it's free, and you'll find all the resources you need based on what you're looking for. So
well, that's a thought. That's something we'll definitely keep in mind, huh?
All right, exactly.
Yeah.
Today is my appointment with the Urban League, and I have an appointment with Miss Classy, and I'm excited because her name is Classy, so I know she's about to offer me a lot of opportunities. I'm hoping she does.
Well, it's so nice to meet you. What brings you here today?
So I'm here to get some advice on how to start up a business.
You are looking to go into entrepreneurship.
Yes, I'm ready to be my own boss.
Awesome.
Yes.
So let me tell you a little bit about who we are, what we do here at the Urban League of Louisiana. The Urban League of Louisiana is one of more than 90 affiliates of the National Urban League. One of the things that's so important to us is making sure that you have access to the right resources. I'm thrilled to lead the work that we do for the Center for Entrepreneurship and Innovation, because we know that the better equipped you are as early on in the process as possible, the better the outcome, the better the success. You are now coming to a place where you can get resources to start that business. That's the first step, right? So I have to applaud you already, because you're already doing the right thing,
I'm ready to be a boss.
Yes, you're ready to be a boss, and you can be.
From what Classy is telling me, they offer all type of business advice, which she's already like feeding me a lot of information. I'm like, okay. When I talked to my financial coach, Miss Patrice, I was telling her like all the things that I do, and she was like, you need to maybe turn it into like a service that you offer, because I do hair, nails, I do makeup, I make like custom clothes, shoes, like bling items.
You provide all of those services. That's good. So you've already started your business, essentially.
Yeah, just don't know what to do and
but you
how
need to
go about
formalize it,
Yes.
right? But I want to make sure that you understand the scope, right, of what it takes to be a business owner. You want to have a plan, right? And so we're going to focus on developing and helping you to develop that plan. Now, it's going to be some work, right? Because we're going to do research. We're going to look at what's going on in the market. We're going to do an industry analysis. We're going to understand, right, where are those lines of services and what are those products that are going to make sure that you get to the level of profitability that you want to get to, right? Because again, you also want to be thinking about long term.
Yes.
How am I going to create not just a business, but a brand that can last beyond myself.
I'm like too excited to start a business. It's like I'm doing the things, but I just need like a plan to know how to like not only do these things, but to like make money and do things the right way. That way, like people can take me more serious.
So what I want to do is start off with getting you set up as a business, right? And one of the things I always tell businesses is the great thing about becoming a client of the Urban League is that you now are connected to a network. Now you are part of a big family. You don't have to go it alone, right? And you can get the help that you need. And our team is going to be in touch with you to schedule your first meeting with a business advisor. We're happy to have you. So welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Hi. How are you? I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Come on in.
Thanks so much. This place looks good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, Wes. Jean's here. As soon as Jean notices the house, I feel proud in that moment, like I accomplished something that she wanted me to accomplish.
Bring me up to speed. I gotta say, when I left, I was worried. And I think you were worried.
Yeah.
You were a couple months behind
Yeah.
on your rent, and you're still here, which
Yes.
I take as a good sign.
Yes.
What has happened?
So the Opportunity Finder linked us with Telhio Credit Union, and they were able to give us a loan to pay our back rent. So we are all caught up on our rent now.
Great.
We have been paying our rent on time, which has felt so good to be able to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We were talking about your income.
I'm working full time now, which has been awesome. And Rowan has been able to go with me now to work.
Perfect.
I'm working full time, getting childcare for Rowan. It makes me feel excited to keep going and proud of myself, proud of where we have come from before.
Have you ever heard the expression, perfect is the enemy of good enough?
I have not. I'm writing that down though.
The trick is just to be overall more conscious. And the Opportunity Finder has an opportunity coach built in. It's accountability. And I'm accountability for you guys, but I'm not here every day. I'm not that day-to-day accountability. The Opportunity Coach provides that day-to-day accountability. So every day you can interact with the Opportunity Coach and you can say, today we spent $50, and here's where it went. And the Opportunity Coach can give you feedback. I think you need that. Okay, so we've got some homework. Go back to the Opportunity Finder and sign up for the Opportunity Coach tool.
I am looking forward to taking everything that Jean has given us and implementing it into our daily lives.
But I'm always, a phone call away.
Yes.
So if you need me, please reach out. I mean that. And I'll see you soon.
Great. Sounds good. Thank you so much for coming and
Oh, of course. This is hard, but you've got this.
Hello, y'all.
Hey, friend. How you been?
Hi. Hey, mama.
What's up,
What's going on, girl? What's going on? You look, you slaying. My friend Kyra, that's my girl. That's my girl. We've been rolling for years. We've been friends for almost 20 years now. It's like my bestie. More like a sister to me. You been doing all day, mama? Because you been calling me all day.
I try to fix me some pants.
You been sewing? I got something for you to sew for me. You could take up something for me.
I just
got two
fixed
outfits I
something.
need you to sew for me.
I just
got
sewed
one you
something.
can hem and
Don't
one you
you
can
have a
like.
sewing machine,
Yeah, I got a
dog?
sewing machine, but that's what mama's are for.
I use the ironing band
The
and
stitcher with you. That's what she be
I
trying
gave
to.
her
I know.
some.
My mom really good with sewing. Like a lot of times, last minute, when I don't want to sew it, I just go be like, oh, I need this, like it's emergency, and she just do it for me. Even though she might like fuss at me and be like, I'm not doing it. She be like, you know, you could have just did this. You have a sewing machine now. I'm like, that's what moms are for. Like. So y'all, the most amazing things been happening to me for the past few weeks, and I'm like really excited to share with y'all because it's been some life-changing things that I needed to happen. So
Okay, well, you've been working.
and I got my notebook, y'all. I had to write this stuff down because I have so much of stuff that I won't share with y'all. I ain't won't forget nothing because y'all know my love, what I've been going through with my journey, like financially, been needing help and stuff. So I first met with a financial coach, Miss Patrice, which she told me about like so many amazing things.
Like, what made you even hook up with a financial planner, let alone finding one, like choosing one? Like,
I was gifted a financial coach. When she walked in the door, I was like, ooh, I'm in trouble. I'm like, she
was gonna get you together?
But she's like so amazing. I feel like she gave me so much information. And she told me about this site called Opportunity Finder. So I went onto the site, Opportunity Finder, which there's all type of resources. And one of the resources in particular that I found out about was the CDFI. I found the New Orleans Fireman Federal Credit Union. They refinanced like my car. On top of refinancing my car, they pretty much consolidate like all my bills together where like I pretty much make one payment monthly. So that ain't it. That's not it.
So it's more than
It's
just...
more. So also on the Opportunity Finder, there's an option where United Way is on there, which they help you. So when I went to United Way, Miss Shakita, she was telling me about opportunities where they can help me get a bigger home so that me and you can move together. Not only do United Way help you like with getting homes, like they helping me do my taxes because I haven't filed my taxes like almost 4 to
Well,
5
I need
years.
to do mine.
See, this opportunity is gonna help me to help you. See?
All right. All that United Way.
All that United Way, right in our own community that we never knew about. Like
I've heard of that before, but I've never really known how to do it, let alone getting the information on the benefits of it.
If you go on the site, Opportunity Finder, you'll find out like so many resources. I feel good to like be the ambassador for Opportunity Finder because I feel like I have so many friends that are going through some of the same things that I'm going through, like, and to have like a financial coach who told me about so many things about this site, like, and to be able to like actually tell my friends and family about it, like, I can't wait to like share with everybody. Like, when people start talking to me now, I'll be like, nope, go to Opportunity Finder. When they say that, nope, go to Opportunity Finder, I'm like, I'm working on me. Just go to the site. It's like easy. Go on there, click, look, and do your research.
All of the information you just say happened to you
Really?
in the past couple of weeks. That takes people years to get. Resources and knowledge is everything. And like you said, some of the names you just thrown out, we know the names, but had no idea of what those
and they like in our community
resources actually could be utilized for.
Right.
And who can utilize it.
So my next meeting with Miss Patrice, I plan on like just getting the information on how to find out exactly how to help you get your Social Security. So I'm excited about that, Mom. You should be excited about that too. That's like gonna open up a lot of more doors for us, and I feel like maybe getting a bigger house.
Oh, Lordy.
I could get a dog, maybe.
No.
Cause that's the closest you're gonna get to a grandchild.
Oh.
So it was nice catching up with Patrice.
All the hard work that we have done, and she was so over the moon over it.
Yeah. So Patrice told us to go check out this Opportunity Coach. Opportunity Coach, start your journey to a happier, healthier financial life. We will help you to decode your financial life and help you crush your financial goals. At your current level of spending, how long could you afford to cover all of your expenses?
Less than a week.
I am currently debt-free. I have some debt, but it feels like it's under control. I have a good amount of debt, and it feels like too much, and I have too much debt, so. The Opportunity Coach is asking like basic information, and then it starts asking questions about how we feel about the financial aspects of our life and managing money. How confident are you that you are currently doing what is needed to meet your long-term financial goals?
I mean, after we spoke with Miss Patrice, I feel moderately confident, so.
Congrats, you have finished your financial health assessment survey. Reward unlocked. By completing the badge, you've unlocked 100 bonus points and reached level 2.
It's like a video game. You level up, you earn badges, you earn points, and having that little fun aspect to it kind of makes it more exciting, more enticing to use and learn, and to just make you feel good that you are making steps and you're not just kind of stagnant.
Looks like we have a daily routine now.
Yeah, we'll take care of it every day. Oops. Come on, Tuck.
Let's go in.
All righty. You know when you graduate, you're cooking.
No. Oh, yeah. I'm glad that Lewis told us to get on the ball with touring colleges for our daughter, because I'm excited to tour the Seattle Culinary Academy with my daughter, Jailyn.
Hi, Jailyn. I'm Amy LePage. It's so great to meet you.
So great to meet you, too. Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
This is something that she wants, and we're going to see what it looks like.
So I'm going to show you the first quarter kitchen. This is where culinary students come. They've never been in culinary school before. Most of them have never set foot in a restaurant as far as work goes.
Wow.
And so they spend pretty much like 11 weeks here just learning about how to cook, how to set up their kitchen. It's a lot of the foundational work. So yeah, come on in and check out what the students are doing.
Watching Jailyn, I couldn't be more proud. The excitement on her face, she was intrigued, she was paying attention as we was touring.
So here we are going into the back line for third quarter.
Okay.
This is where a lot of the food that gets served at Square One Bistro is produced. We've got some cool things like a pasta extruder.
Wow.
I'm getting real hungry walking through these kitchens because I'm watching this food be made, and the smells of them, it's overload. It was real hard to keep my hands in my pockets as we were passing the stations. I'm just ready to eat now.
This is the front of house for third quarter. So what you first saw in first quarter, like that's all of the students that just started the program. So they go through as a cohort. Now when they're in their third quarter together, they've been working together already for between 6 and 9 months. For a lot of our students, this is the first time they're actually cooking for paying customers and the public. This gives the students the chance to work at a station, like in a real restaurant style. They get what we call their reps, so they get to make something over and over again, with the sense of urgency, like with waiting customers and tickets coming in on the ticket counter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to grab a seat so that I can answer any questions you have?
Oh, sure.
Okay, great. So this is our main dining room. So we have students sitting for projects today, but we're also open to the public.
Okay.
So now that you've seen the actual kitchens in the program, I wanted to share with you what it actually looks like on paper and what it means for a degree.
Okay.
And so this is for you to take with you today, but here you can see students go through in what we call a lockstep program. So you're with a cohort of students and you basically go through every quarter together. So the folks you start with are the folks that you graduate with.
Oh, yeah.
This is really great. We've had students that have graduated and gone on to open businesses together, form partnerships. And then everyone's fun part, what the program looks like in terms of cost.
All right.
This is obviously not paid upfront. So students do pay on a quarter-to-quarter basis. Ends up being right around $2,200 to $2,500 per quarter.
Still not bad.
Yep. And then from there, it can get broken down into payment plans.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank
and
you.
I look forward to hopefully welcoming you back here.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
To find your own opportunities, please visit opportunityknocks.net.